Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'll explain about how to use if and the different combinations of the if with logical operators such as if and, if or, and also if condition with aggregate functions such as if max, if main, if large, and if small. So before moving onward, first we need to understand what actually the meaning of if. In short, just assume yourself that you are having a dinner with your friend, right? And your friend is just eating a burger and you suddenly snatch that burger. Then what will happen? There are the two possibilities. Either he can slap you, or either he can forgive you. So similarly, there are the two outcomes of the if, either goes true or false. I have a sales data where are the different product categories. So and the changes that I need is I have to change the product category of the sport and outdoors into the twice, because this product category has been merged and there is no more sports and outdoor category left. So we have to change it. So what I'll do, I'll simply just use a if, then I'll just select the column in which the product category values appear, and then I'll use a equal to, and then I'll say if the value is equal to sports and outdoor, then print twice. After first comma, there is a first that is a true value, and if the condition goes false, then print the same as value which is appeared in the category column. So after implementing this, you can check it out. At the sports and outdoor, it has been changed into the twice, and the other categories are remained same. So let's move to the another query, that is if and. So in that case, what I need, actually we are just going to make a promotional sale period within the date range where we'll use if with and condition. So let's begin. So there is a date column in the B, and what I'm going to do, I'll just take out the two dates, and we are just assuming that these dates are basically the promotional sale period. So the promotional sale was started on the 1st January 2017, and it was ended, it was till the period of 10th January 2017. So I'll just add a new column here, and the name of that column is promotional sale. So simple, just I'll write if, and then I'll just make an open bracket here, and then I will the date, sorry, and operator, then I'll use a new bracket here, then I'll select a date, and then in the date I'll use greater than and is equal to the starting period of the promotion sale, that is the 1st January, and it is already mentioned in the cell number P2. And then I'll use a comma here for the second logic, and that is what that is a the date must be less than and equal to the ending period of the promotional sale. So whatever the sale is in between this period, this time frame, is not is to be marked as promotional sale. Otherwise the remaining sale period would be marked as no. So it means that only January starting 10 days, that was the promotional sale. So now I have put in the formula and just implement it. You can check it out. So there is a yes or no, stamp has been created. So this is the usage of the if and. I created here a seasonal sales column and I'll use the same formula which I have used already in the if and. I'm just copying it, and the part of the the and logical part will be changed, and you have to make a slight changes in the formula. So I'm just copying it, the complete formula, and then I'll paste it into the seasonal sale column. So I pasted here, and I'm just changing the word and replacing it by or, and then I'll change the date parameters, so where I'll use the first if the date less than the seasonal sale one date, and which is given in the column cell number P2, and then change the second date where I'm just using if the date is greater than the second seasonal sale date. Now I'll change the date here. I'll convert it into the first sorry 10th January 2017. So that was the 1st January till 10th January, that was the period of the first seasonal sale, and the second seasonal sale period was you know that is about 10th September of 2018. So I've changed it here. Okay, just putting it. So 10th September 2018, the period was over the 10th September was the seasonal sale too. Now check it out. There is a yes no operated here. So I'll take a yes in order to rectify the seasonal sale, the first seasonal sale that was in 2017 and in the January, and in the period of first till 9, less than, because we used less than, not equal to, and then the second period was over the 10th September, so 11 onwards till 30th September, that was the second seasonal sale period. So I hope it's clear. Now let's move on the if max, min, and large. Well, in order to make if max and if min and if large, if small for these aggregate functions along with if conditions. So what I'll do, I'm just taking a one category here, the games, and in the second step, what I'll do, I'll just take this column and take this column, because this is the raw data. So lots of the same products or with the same price, might be repeated in the data set. So in order to in order to give you the clear vision, so what I'll do, I'll just make a copy of this and I'll remove the duplicate. Okay, so there are the 32 unique values. That's it. And there is nothing more you are not supposed to do it. I'm just just pasted the data and remove duplicate here, and then what I'll do, I'll just move into here, and I'm just taking the games category, and I just want to identify at which one is maximum, but what is the maximum price used in a games category, and what is the minimum price used in a game category, and then large and small as well. But before moving on, I'll please note one thing. If you are having a oldest version before 2016, then you need to use the index function, index array function, and then if you are having an updated version, in that case, what you need to do, you will get the built-in function of MAXIF, MinIF. So these functions will be available over there. Okay, so let's start. I am having a oldest version, but in the oldest version, how will you do this? So let's begin. Simple, just using the max. Then in the max, I'm just using if, and then I'll use a column. Oh, sorry, this one sheet. So these are the categories, and I will say if this category is found, then go to this column and check out the maximum value of this category. Then close the bracket and again close the bracket, and now press enter. When you press enter, it may give you the wrong value because I'm using an old version, as I told you earlier. Now what I need to do, I need to open the formula, and then I'll just press the control shift enter, these three keys together. Now I just got the maximum value here, and I'll use the same formula in the minimum, but I'll replace the word by of the max by min, and again I'll need to press control shift enter, and I'll use the same formula here, and there will be the slightly changes. I'll use here large. Large one is basically the max value which we have already taken, so I'll use here the second large value, means the value which is lesser than the maximum value. And now I'll press control shift enter, and then again I'll just use the same formula, and I'll replace the word of the large with small, and again press control shift enter. Now it's time to rectify this. Okay, just move to the data and just select the games category, and I just select it here, and I'm just sorting it largest to smallest. Now the maximum value was 19.99. The second large value, that is 12.99. We can rectify this. The maximum value is 19.99. Second large value is the 12.99, that is lesser than 19.99, and the minimum value is 6.99. The minimum value is 6, and second minimum value which is greater than the minimum value of 6.9, that is 7.99, and you can check it out here. So similarly, just use it twice. I'll just copy this. Just checking another category here, that is the twice. In the twice, what happened in the twice, there is a 39.99 is the maximum, and the 5.99 is the minimum, and 19.99 is the second large value, and the second small value is 9.99. In the large and small, you can use iterations like third character, third largest value, or third smallest value. So I am changing this as well. Okay, now it's time to check. Okay, as I have taken the twice, so now I will filter out the twice in the data and will rectify the values and sorting it largest to smallest. Then check it out, the maximum value and the minimum value, the second large, third largest, and third smallest value. So 39.99 is the maximum value, and 15.99 is the third largest value. So again, you can check it out. The answer is matched here. So I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. In case if you have any query or any feedback, so please use comment section. Thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel.